We've seen the fantastic versatility of Ladyfingers. Now it's time to push them one step beyond and turn them into Coconut Almond Madeleines. I take that exact same formula for Ladyfinger batter. So I have the egg whites with the sugar whipped. I have the egg yolks with the sugar whipped. Now the change is in the dry ingredients. Instead of using a half a cup of all-purpose flour, I'm going to measure just a quarter cup of that flour and 5 tablespoons of cornstarch, just like the original recipe. I'll sift this together and then add a quarter cup of ground almonds. So I'll stir the almonds in, and then it's time to fold. Fold in the whites. To enhance the almond flavor, just a splash of almond extract. Then in goes the flour, cornstarch, and ground almond mixture. You can see the texture that the ground almonds lend, but it's still light and fluffy. I've got my piping bag ready. I'll get that filled and bring over my pans. The Madeleine is a classic French-style biscuit and always recognizable by this seashell shape. So I've greased the pan and then dusted it with flour. That way, the Ladyfinger batter, now a Madeleine batter, pops out easily after they're baked and cooled. Fill the Madeleine shells about 2/3 full, because just like the original Ladyfinger, it expands and spreads a little bit. There we go. 24 shell-shaped Madeleines. The oven temperature that I bake these at is the same as the original Ladyfingers, 400 degrees, and they only take 8 minutes. Just like the original Ladyfingers, the batter rises up and then out and turns a rich golden brown. The Ladyfinger batter is perfectly designed for Madeleines. Look how it just puffs up and fills each seashell. These, which have cooled in the tin, just pop out easily to reveal that shell shape. For that finishing touch, I'm going to make a simple icing sugar glaze. I have a cup of icing sugar, and I'll add a couple of tablespoons of milk. Give that a little whisk. I keep this glaze rather thin. It's just meant to give something for the coconut to stick onto. And then coat it with coconut. And then it takes about an hour or so for the glaze to set on top. In fact, you could have the chocolate-dipped Ladyfingers and these coconut Madeleines on the same plate, and you'd never know it was the same recipe. Fantastic. Now that you've mastered the techniques behind Ladyfingers and seen the desserts you can make with them, you can take these ideas to your own kitchen to bake and enjoy.